The FBI now with the very latest on this case. Let's take it live in Fitchburg.
This gentleman is a fugitive and is not an investigation here of a crime that was committed in Fitchburg. We think life should go on as normal as it can. We think our community is safe. But with that, I want to pass it over to GB, who's been the lead for the FBI. They've been fantastic to work with, and I know he has some things he wants to share with you tonight. So GB.
Good evening. My name is GB Jones. I'm an assistant special agent in charge with the FBI in Milwaukee. We have responsibility for the territory that we're talking about today out here in the Madison area and in Fitchburg. This morning we attempted to make an arrest of Paris Poe in Madison, and led us to a hotel here in Fitchburg and missed him by about 10 minutes when he was tipped off by somebody else. He is still at large. We do not have him in custody yet. But there is no ongoing threat to the community. As I mentioned at 4 o'clock, we don't have a specific and particularized threat to anyone or any area in Fitchburg or Madison. We don't have any information that says he's out of the area, but we don't have any information that says he's in a specific place in the area. One thing I would like to communicate to you and really to solicit again from you is the community support in trying to identify any location that Mr. Poe may be, and particularly passing that information to us as quickly as possible. If you see him, please call 911. If it's an emergency, investigative tips we'll take through our non-emergency numbers, but please, if you have any information pertaining to this case, 911 is an appropriate call from wherever you may be in the Metro Madison area. We do have a reward that we're offering in this case. It's a reward of up to $20,000 for information that leads to his arrest. That information is posted on the FBI website. It's www.fbi.gov in the Chicago field office information, Chicago's wanted fugitives. So Paris Poe is a fugitive, again born January 20th of 1980. His flyer is on that website, and the $20,000 reward information is on there. So Chad, did you have anything else that you wanted to? Okay. Again, we're going to persist with our investigation until we've exhausted all of our logical leads up here. So we do invite the community to contact us with anything that might be even remotely suspicious in the area. Again, about a 3, perhaps now with as much time has elapsed, a 5 or 6 mile radius of the hotel, the Country Inn and Suites. Again, no specific vehicle information from him or about him. We're still treating it as if he may be on foot. So nothing has been ruled out yet.
Can you tell us the last time you confirmed sighting him?
Again, consistent with our message at 4 o'clock, it was about 1:15. Again, the same line of departure from the hotel. It was consistent with those video images we sent out earlier.
Just to confirm, there have been some reports of some vehicles that he might have been in, but you're not confirming any of those right now?
We've identified a number of vehicles that belong to potential associates of him, but we don't have any particular vehicles that we can put him in. So we don't have enough information really to put it out. We don't want folks to get so fixated on a single vehicle that we're losing sight of the fact that he could be just about anywhere in this area.
Have you located those vehicles and cleared them yet?
Now, that's still an ongoing process. We have identified a couple of vehicles. We have cleared those, or at least we know where those vehicles are. They're not actively being driven by anyone. So that's again why we don't want to put out some erroneous information. We want to make sure that we've got only good information we're passing your direction.
Just curiously, you mentioned you expect his primary gun, dangerous gun, but you also mentioned there's not really a risk to the local public here. Is there a reason? Those seem like sort of different messages.
Well, absolutely. Anyone who's armed and criminal in nature presents a threat, particularly if they feel like they're boxed in somewhere, they don't have any way of getting away. That's why it's a generalized threat. He's a fugitive on the run. It's a generalized threat. It is not a particularized threat to an individual, to a particular area of town. We don't have something that says he intends to do an armed robbery or any other sort of violent crime at a particular location. It's just that he has a propensity to use weapons. We are treating him as if he may have access to those weapons, and we're in an abundance of caution communicating that information to the public.
Anything change about how you're going to continue to pursue him throughout the night?
No, we will, again, continue to pursue every logical lead that we get in yet this evening. As those leads decrease in volume, we may pare back the number of resources that we have up here. At some point, this will become a logical fugitive investigation. It will transition back to the Office of Origin in FBI parlance, which in this case is the Chicago Division. They will continue to pursue it through whatever means possible, their fugitive investigation. But the immediacy of this particular area may grow cold in a short period of time.
So you have not scaled back yet at all?
No, we're still actively working this area.
Just so we know, you still think he's on foot? Do you think he's wearing a t-shirt, dreadlocks, ponytail?
We have no information to suggest that he has any other clothing than what we put out earlier. We believe a t-shirt. We do believe that we've recovered the sweatshirt that was in the video from the hotel. So the last sighting we had was just in a t-shirt. Still the dreadlocks, yes.
Why do you think someone tipped him off at the hotel?
I wouldn't begin to speculate as to why someone would communicate that to a criminal.
Who it might be? Or?
No.
Were any weapons found in his room?
So
In the hotel room?
No. No. Okay. Anything further from Dane County? Again, this has been a tremendous law enforcement effort, a joint effort with the Division of Criminal Investigation from the state of Wisconsin, Dane County, Fitchburg PD, Madison PD, Verona PD, UW PD, just a number of resources here.
All right, that is Special Agent in Charge G.B. Jones from the Chicago Field Office of the FBI. Again, the search continues for Paris Poe, and they continue to search in that area, so be vigilant. And if you see anything, they continue to ask for community support as they continue that search.
They're still getting active tips and leads, so let's take another look at the picture of the man that police are looking for. He is 33-year-old Paris Poe. He is wanted on a warrant in Illinois, and he is a convicted felon. He has dreadlocks in his hair, often worn in a ponytail, and he was last seen wearing this sweatshirt, green or gray in color, and a black jacket. And he was captured on this surveillance photo at the Countryside Inn and Suites. He was seen there at 11:30 this morning, and then last seen near the Cops grocery store on Maple Grove Road at around noon. And since that time, the search has continued.
They have recovered that sweatshirt, but now say he is in a t-shirt, and they have perhaps expanded that search area a little bit.